Let's talk about this arc of how data catalogs in really just the last 8 years have evolved considerably, and the key innovations that have compelled that rise. So data catalogs essentially launched in 2015 when Elation launched its data catalog, and it was innovative. It automatically scanned your source systems and pulled out the metadata and presented it in a way that business users could absorb and interpret and get value from. And best of all, it was designed to help those individuals capture and document their tribal knowledge, which is all important when it goes to finding data that's useful for any kind of purpose, decision-making, governance, what have you. So these annotations, the usage statistics, the social cues like following and rating, all were things that were innovative at this point in time and really helped jumpstart this thing that we call data catalogs. But things have been moving fast, as I said, very quickly. Even those original catalogs were designed to support compliance and governance and self-service. The community of vendors have rapidly expanded these capabilities. So in 2017, we saw the addition or the enhancement of data catalogs to support a number of really interesting features like auto classification. So instead of just indexing your metadata, now some data catalogs will index your data as well. So it can identify instances where there's, say, sensitive information that you didn't know existed. Then you can tag that and deduplicate items that are duplicate in your environment, delete things that need to be deleted for compliance or other reasons, and then also automatically help you understand how your data sets that you're managing comply with external regulations like GDPR. In 2019 or so, we started to see the expansion of data catalogs to support data governance in a big way. One of the bigger additions was the addition of a business glossary, and that was introduced by Calibra. But very quickly, we saw the integration of data quality scores, the use of data catalogs to document and manage your policies for data quality, data governance, and other areas, and also built-in workflows and collaboration, because data governance is a team-based business. It's not just one person doing one thing. It really takes a team of individuals, data stewards and data owners, to make data governance happen. In 2021, we saw the expansion of data catalogs to support self-service. And the big innovation there was data virtualization. So it's one thing to be able to capture and peruse metadata. It's another thing to go out and actually access and query the data. And typically, if users are using the catalog for self-services purposes, that's what they want to do. And ideally, they don't want to go to a different tool to query the data. They love to just, when they find something that they know they need, they like to query it, access it, look at it right then and there. So a lot of data catalogs are now supporting that capability. Also, data lineage is really important for users who are looking at data to use for analysis purposes, to understand where it came from, how it was transformed, and also for application developers to understand if they make a change in this code, how is it going to impact applications that are downstream from it. So lineage has been a very important addition to the data catalog space. And then also people want to access and find more than just structured data in your internal systems. They want to find external data that's been purchased and stored internally. They want to access schema. They want to access queries. They want to access reports and dashboards. And all of those things are beginning to be added to data catalogs. Now, in 2023, most vendors are using machine learning and artificial intelligence to automate data governance operations by applying algorithms to the metadata. And this is called active metadata. It's being applied to all facets of data catalog operations, from compliance to governance to self-service. So we're using NLP to improve our search and discovery of information. We're using AI to fill in definitions in a business glossary. to identify errors or anomalies in our data, to improve our data quality. We're even starting to use large language models to automatically update or fill in field descriptions, column descriptions, table descriptions, among many other things. And all along, another big thing that's happened is that we've moved these catalogs from on-premises systems to cloud-based systems, even SaaS systems, as well as now multi-cloud systems, which is important in this day and age. So that's where we've been in the last 8 years. Time flies, right? But if I was to get my crystal ball out and prognosticate where things are going, one thing I would say in the next 2 to 3 years, that we might see data catalogs spawn data marketplaces. And when you think about it, that makes a lot of sense. They've got all the metadata about all the core data in the organization, all the descriptions that you would need to productize data sets. It's not that big a leap to, in fact, turn the data catalog inside out and make it into a provisioning system for both internal and perhaps even external consumption. So the interesting thing is that 2 of our sponsors today started out as data marketplaces. That's Data.World and Think DataWorks. So I think they might be on the cusp of launching something there in the next couple of years. Informatica already does have an internal data marketplace.